Hello traders, this is Chris Morton from binaryoptions.com.au. In this video I will be doing a tutorial which is a strategy for 60-second binary options. This is a very good strategy that has been used by a lot of traders to much success. So let's go through the strategy. Okay, first is a bit of background. You need to be aware of a time chart where this displays candlesticks. Each candlestick displays a unit of time. For example, on a 1 minute chart, each candle represents one minute. And you're going to need some online tools. I use freestockcharts.com for the candlestick charts, which I'll just bring up here. So freestockcharts.com. Right here I've got the AUD USD charts in the top window and the USD Japanese currency pair in the bottom window. As an alternative, you can also try using a MetaTrader 4 or MT4 broker. These are popular in or used in Forex brokers. Generally, you need to be on a Windows-based platform as it's like a downloadable program. If you're using a Mac, you're going to have to use a web-based stock chart. Okay, yeah, as I just indicated before, this is just a screenshot of a time chart. So this is a 1 minute chart. So each candlestick represents 1 minute of time. Red is where the price is moving downwards, and the green is where the price of the stock is moving upwards, or of the currency pair. Okay, so the 60-second strategy. So the strategy is to trade 60-second binary options with the trend being with consecutive same color 1 minute candlesticks. So whether that be 3 candlesticks going up in the green or 3 candlesticks going down in the red. Once you've determined that trend has formed, that's when we place our trade. You can be more aggressive and maybe place it on second forming candlestick or even the first if you have a good feeling that the trend is going the way you think it is. But once you've seen that trend, that's when we trade. So yeah, this requires judgment on your behalf to see the trend forming and act on the trend. So let's go through a typical scenario. Just bring this window up a bit. So let's go through a typical scenario. Alright, so first we're going to look for 2 to 3 consecutive same color candles on the 1 minute chart. Whilst the third and fourth 1 minute candle is forming with the same color, this is where we place a test trade. So this is just to see if trying to confirm the trend. So based on the test trade, we determine one of the following. The trade wins. If so, we keep trading until we get a loss. So this trend could keep going for quite a number of minutes, so like up to 5 to 10 minutes. So if it's a strong trend, we want to keep trading. If the first test trade loses, we can wait and just see if the trend does actually still continue and trade again, and then keep going on wins. But when we get a second loss, this is when we stop. Some few notes. Note that trends last for around 5 to 10 minutes. Trends can be quite longer if there's been a bit of news on a press release on a company, and that might shoot the stock up really high, or actually drop the stock if it's been a report that hasn't been favourable for the company or some economic indicator. It's also very rare for a trend to reverse straight away. It's more likely to trend sideways and then trend again. So if it's in a bullish trend, you're not going to see a bearish trend straight away. It does occur, but it's very rare. Usually you're going to see the bullish trend, then a lot of choppy sideways trending, and then another trend. You need to know when to cease trading. So it's like when you get that second loss, that's when you have to get out of the trade altogether and start looking for another trend to form. Okay, so I go through an example here of some trades I've done. I'm just basically, as I was writing this tutorial, this is one on the USD Japanese chart. You can see here, I saw the trend of 3. This is a bearish trend. You see 3 1-minute bearish candlesticks. Then I placed my trade here on the bottom of this third one. That's when I got into the market, and I actually won because the next 2 candlesticks were also going down. Therefore, I placed a down call and won the trade. Okay, another one that I did was on the AUD USD currency pair. I saw 3 red candles forming, and I got in on the bottom of the third candle and actually won my trade here, as the next 60 seconds or 1-minute candle was also down. So I got in here, placed my trade saying I think the stock is going to be less than its current position, and therefore it went down. I'll bring up the window here. I'll just go into my account, open trades, trade history, and you'll see here the AUD USD asset. I invested 24. The target price was 102.7, and the entry price was 102.81, and I won the trade. You can actually see here, this is, I actually did it like half an hour ago. You can see here the 1, 2, 3 candlesticks I got in here. The next one I actually won on. The following candlestick, if I happened to continue my trading, I probably would have lost, but then you can see the next one again was going down, and another few candlesticks going down. So you could have placed probably up to 5 trades here. Maybe you would have lost 1, but you would have won the majority going down. And then you can see here there's a lot of sideways movement. So right now it's really not a good time to be trading the AUD USD in the 60-second format. You can actually see here right now another 3 candlesticks forming. I would actually now get in to this trade here. You can see it's still forming. It's actually going down quite a lot. I'd definitely get into this right now. So let's actually do it. I've got it open. Okay, so go into 60 seconds. The Australia USD. We're going to do a low call. $24 is the minimum investment. Click buy. So let's actually see this in action. So this is my test trade in inverted commas. This is to see if the trend, to confirm the trend. So based on this outcome, we'll trade again, or we might wait a bit to see if the trend is actually going down. See, I might have actually got in a bit late here, but it looks like the trend is actually going down. It's going back up. So we've got 20 seconds to go. So we're following it here. I got in about just near the bottom of this So it looks like I'm going to win this trade. So I would actually trade again. Okay, so that's one. So based on that outcome, you would actually trade again. So that's a perfect example of a 60-second trade. And you'll see here, I put in $24. I've got my investment back plus another 70% on that. So with a total profit of, including my original investment of $40.80. So you can actually see here the trend is still going down. So if you traded again, you would have actually won again. All right, so we'll go back to my slide on my notes. So you'll see here, that was the one I was pointing out. So where to trade? I recommend visiting my site www.binaryoptions.net.au/brokers for the best brokers to trade 60-second binary options. The top 5 brokers I definitely recommend are Bank to Binary. They have one of the few brokers that is regulated. They're regulated in 2 jurisdictions. European jurisdiction, which is out of Cyprus, which is the CISIC license. The FSA, which is the British or the UK regulatory body. Then Trade Rush, which is actually getting its CISIC license soon. Same with Redwood Options. 24 Options is also going to be getting a CISIC license soon. And a relatively new broker, which is actually based out of Sydney in Australia, it has an ASIC license and also a British license, and it's Infinium. Alright, so if you have any questions about this strategy or looking for a bit more direction, feel free to email me at contact@binaryoptions.net.au, or if you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to send me a message, subscribe to my channel, or post a comment. Until next time, may all your trades be profitable.